Hey guys, I'm Christy. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about how to find housing in Switzerland. So I moved to Switzerland about 2 weeks ago, and basically when I arrived, I knew nobody, had no idea where I was gonna live, and had to find housing. So I decided that I wanted to find a room in a shared apartment so that I could meet people and so that I could save money. So when I arrived to Switzerland, I had reached out to someone via couch surfing and was luckily able to secure a place to sleep for the first few nights while I looked for housing. So within 5 days of moving to Switzerland, I was able to find a room in a shared apartment. And so in this video, I'm going to share with you guys the exact tools that allowed me to find a place so quickly. The first tool I recommend you use is Facebook groups. These are great because it will show people's listings from a variety of websites, and usually you can either just direct message the person or you can link over to the site in which they posted their listing on. So it's kind of just like a huge Bible for housing in an area. Of course, not everyone posts their listings in the Facebook group, but it's a good way to get kind of a variety of different listings. So I'm going to show you guys how to go about joining the Facebook groups. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is type in the city in which you're looking for housing. So for instance, Bern, and then you're either going to want to search housing, but in Switzerland, the word that they use for a shared room in an apartment is WG. So let's type in Bern WG, and then we're going to go over to groups. And usually I like to look at how many posts there are per day. So for instance, 27. I usually go for the ones with more posts per day because that just means that it's more active and maybe more relevant, but you can always join both. But for in this case, let's just look at the group with 20 posts per day. Okay, so usually what I do is I join the group. Some of them are private, so you actually have to join the group in order to have access. But it's nice to be in the group because then you get updates when someone adds a listing. So then we can basically just scroll through the Facebook group and see different listings posted by different people, and some of them link to websites, some of them you can just direct message them on Facebook to inquire. But all in all, I think it's a great way to find a variety of listings and a good place to get started. Okay, so the second tool that I used to find housing was Zimmer, which is a website kind of similar to Craigslist if you're from the US, you know what that is, or Gumtree if you're in Australia, but it is just specific for housing. So you're just going to go to vgzimmer.ch and you're going to just click on rooms and flatmates. And then you can decide if you're looking for a room in a shared flat or a flatmate. So we're gonna look at a room, and then you can set your price range. So I was doing 200 to 800, and then you select where. So in this case, we're looking at Bern. So then down here, you can specify if you're looking for temporary, unlimited, or both. So then we search and we get some results here. So then, okay, you can see the price on this side, and then you can see no time restrictions. That basically just indicates that it's not a temporary room. It's pretty much unlimited. Okay, so let's just take a look at the first listing for 800 francs per month. And I always translate the page because I don't speak German, unfortunately. So translating it helps a little bit. Okay, so you can see the address, which is nice. You can find it on Google Maps. So if you're trying to live in a specific area of the town, that's a good way to just figure out where you're going to be located. You have your description, what they're looking for, who they are, and the photos. So if you want to contact them about the listing, you basically just click on the contact, fill out your information, write your message, and send the email. Simple as that. Okay, so then the third website that I used was Flatbox. I'm gonna show you guys how that works right now. Okay, so we're just gonna go to flatbox.ch. And okay, great, it's already in English, so we don't need to translate. And then you're just gonna type in the city again. So Bern. And then we can see a map with the various listings. And then I always like to narrow my listings. So I was looking for a room in a shared flat. And then the price, you can set a range. So minimum, any, maximum, let's do $750. And I usually sort by newest. And there we go. So if we're looking to live in a specific area, we can check out the different accommodations that are listed in that area, or we can just scroll through and look at the different listings. And yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Click on the listing. Okay, translate this again. I don't know why it's asking me that because it's in English. I guess they probably posted it in German and that's probably why. So yeah, basically it just gives you all the details. And then again, you can just enter your contact info and there you go. The third platform that I used to find apartments was Ronorp.net. I'm probably saying that wrong, but let me show you how to use that. Okay, so I'm just gonna go to Google and then I'm gonna type in Ronorp Bern. And here we go. So let's just go to Bern Ronorp. And Immobilien, which means housing. And we're gonna go to WG again, shared room. And we can also narrow our search again if we want to, or we can just take a look at all of them. And yep, pretty straightforward. You can see the address, the price, and a little description about what each one is. Okay, so all of the websites I think pretty straightforward. As long as you're able to translate from German to English, you should be okay. If you are looking for your own apartment in Switzerland, you can also use those sites. There are also a couple of additional ones that I actually never used, but a lot of people have recommended, and those are newhome.ch and also homegate.ch. So I will link those below along with all of the other websites. So one thing that I did forget to mention was what to do once you find an apartment that you're interested in and you've messaged them. I think it's pretty similar to most other countries, at least most other countries that I've lived in. Yeah, you message them, tell them a little bit about yourself, maybe ask them for more information about who's living there, and then schedule a time to come look at the apartment. Sometimes it will be looking at it individually. However, one of the times I went to look at an apartment and there were a few other people there who were also looking at the apartment, and the people who were renting it out had like some snacks and drinks, and yeah, they basically just want to get to know you. So it's pretty straightforward. If you have any questions, just write me in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos about Switzerland. And yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you guys next time.